Hello everybody, I'm Takeshy and I am back with some more Danganronpa, continuing with chapter 6. We just left the junkyard and I'm pretty sure Monokuma will be furious that we survived. But I'm not sure what's gonna happen, so let's just see. Yes, continue. Super Duper High School Despair. The group that caused mankind's most despairingly maleficent and monstrous malfaction last year. The group that pitted us against each other this academic Coliseum and broadcast it to the world. A hopelessly, helplessly terrible group of people, and the identity of the puppet master. After all this time, we have finally got our sights set on our true enemy. But first, let's get out of the awful place, shall we? We can talk once we've done that. Yeah, I agree. But we already left, didn't we? Rattle. It's locked, but Kirigi has the key. There should be a way to open it now. Hey Kirigi, did you bring that key with you? That Monokuma secret gadget thing you stole from the headmaster's office? Of course I have it, I'm not stupid. This key is vital in our trapping the Buckmaster. I wouldn't let it out of my sight. So we are gonna make a covert operation, okay. Trying to hide from the camera and things. You said it can unlock any door in the academy, right? Yes, it can. Then it should work on the door battle too. Now, can I leave? Hey Kirigi, shouldn't that key be able to open this door too? It's Vesta. She slid the Monokuma branded key into the door's keyhole, turned it and click. It opened. Yes, it opened! We should be able to get out of here now. Let's go. Let's. Opening the one sealed door, Kirigi and I left the dump behind. Finally. I was finally out. But I didn't have time to sigh or relief. After all, the true battle was still to come. Chapter 6. The Super Duper High School next door, or How I Learned to Stop Despairing and Embrace the End. Beyond the door was a space like a shaft, like a tunnel turned in its side, or maybe a large chimney. My eyes traced the path along the ladder on the wall. It felt like I was at the bottom of the bottomless pit. I took a hold of the ladder first, began my ascent, and Kirigi followed after me. Yeah, because Kirigi has a skirt, and it wouldn't be a really good thing if you would go after Kirigi. We climbed, and we climbed, and we climbed, unable to see our destination. And sometime, we also lost sight of the point of the ravine. I had no idea where we were this far down. Oh, I had no idea that we were this far down. Watch your step. I won't be able to catch you if you fall. Yeah, I'll be careful. Of course, now that I'm actually thinking about it, yeah, you will die if you fall. How did you not die? I'm not sure. Because of the junk. Maybe I should try talking about something to take my mind off it. Oh, hey Kirigi, there was something I wanted to ask you. You are the Super Duper High School detective, right? How long have you been a detective? How long? I've always been one. ever since I was a child. Child. Okay. Since the old days when detective work was considered far more valuable than it is today. The Gregory family has made its uh, livelihood as detectives. But isn't your father the headmaster? How can he be the headmaster and the then your family is better famous, isn't it?
違うわ。
Actually, quite the opposite. We are relatively unknown, even among others in the same line of work. Huh? But why? If you've got such a strong family tradition,
そう。
we pride ourselves in it. Right?
ええ。
Detectives represent neither light nor dark. They represent the truth. It's precisely because we are neither good nor evil that we are able to find the one truth. Yes, I know that. We are obligated to maintain neutrality, so for that reason, we must separate ourselves from the world. Thus, we deliberately keep our existence hidden away. So, she is spy. You keep hidden?
そうね。
It's an obsolete, old-fashioned, illogical way of thinking, but despite that, we still abide by it. After all, it's our pride. Pride again. Oh, I think I get it. The reason I couldn't find anything about her in the new students at Kibogabunak Ordering thread was because she kept that information hidden to uphold her family's pride.
でも、
But I trampled on that pride. What? What?
私は
I sold myself out to the Kibogabunak at my facility, so I would be selected for admission. Oh. Knowing full well that my actions were unworthy of Gregory my family's directive. Oh, so that's why. Okay, I see. His father, I mean her father, is the headmaster, but in undercover, he's a not famous but really good detective. She went so far as to trample over her family's pride, so she could enroll in Kibogami Academy, and she wanted to do that because you were really looking forward to meet your dad, weren't you? I can't blame you.
Eh?
Looking forward to it? I have absolutely nothing to look forward to. In a reunion with my father. What? Why? Huh? But you haven't seen your dad in so long. Surely there's a bunch of stuff you want to talk about.
違うわ。
I have nothing to talk about him.
だけど
What? But I do have something to tell him. Oh. You want to tell him something?
私は
There's something I absolutely want to tell that man. To meet with him directly and tell him to his face. And what's that? I don't think she is gonna tell you.
それは
Oh, that I'm cutting off all our ties. That he is no longer my father. Wow. No longer her father? Last time I saw that man, I was still a child. So I don't know a lot about him, other than he was apparently very intelligent. The Kennedy family had high hopes for the future with him, as the next family had,
だけど
but he hated being the detective. Oh. Or maybe he learned something and had to get away from you. So he would have himself for the Kennedy family. When my mother died, he used that as an excuse to run away from me. He had a big fight with my grandfather, the head, and then he left, leaving me still young behind. I am sure he had a good reason. I bet you that he really wanted to bring you with him.
そう
In that case, I should be thankful. Thankful that he left me behind. Unlike that man, I actually take pride in my work as a detective. I take pride in the Greeley family, so I am grateful from the bottom of my heart that he didn't take me with him. Had he, by some chance, actually taken me with him, I would not have been able to become a detective. Yes, that's true, because they are hidden. Climbing the ladder ahead of her, I was unable to see Greeley's face, so I had no way to know what kind of expression, what kind of emotion her face bore. As she said those words, all I could tell was that as compared to usual, she was speaking more freely, and perhaps more presently, because you are her only real friend, maybe? As I see, she only opened to Makoto until now, and they are alone in a bottomless pit, which we know is not true because it had a bottom.
私は
I have no intention of blaming that man. His life is his to live. Okay? And I'm sure it sounds like I'm being dismissive, but that's honestly how I
だ
feel.
けど
There's just one thing that I can never forgive him for. And what's that?
それは
The way people looked at me. I felt no sorrow at having been left behind. Rather, I thought I was being awful.
でも
But people didn't see me like that. I was always thought of the girl who was abandoned by her father. Oh, yes, I can see that. And that's how they all looked at me.
私は
I'm sick and tired of it. I'm fed up with having my past, that man's shadow always hanging over me. I want to cut him out of my life, once and for all. But that's not gonna solve anything.
そう
That's why I have to tell him to his face that I'm cutting all ties. So I can clear the books on our pasts. So I can remove that man from my life. Of course, he's probably forgotten all about me by now. But your family isn't severing relations a bit much? But you applied to this school, and he's the headmaster. So he must had your application. So obviously he would look forward to meeting you.
違うわ
He and I simply share the same blood, nothing more. We may be connected by our blood, but our hearts are disconnected.
ね
Can you really call that family? No. They are connected by blood, but their hearts are disconnected. She had been so sure, so firm in saying that, I couldn't think of any way to respond. So I couldn't do anything but keep my mouth shut. To continue climbing in silence, and continue this later.